Welcome to a brand new Webisode, driving home. It's a little after 12 on Wednesday. Last night, let me back up. Melinda is heading out of town next weekend. My sister, Brianna, is getting married in June, and she's having her wedding reception, wedding shower. I don't know, what do they call it? I know it's baby showers. Is it wedding? Is it? No? Anyway, bridal shower. Having her bridal shower. There we go. So she's taking the boys, Logan and Kyle, to California on Friday, which works out great for me because I got a busy weekend anyways with the Tucson Tea Party on Saturday morning, and then obviously the anniversary party Saturday night. So my a set of Logan's grandparents, Logan and Kyle's grandparents, live up in Sun Lakes, up near Phoenix. Excuse me. So apparently at some point, I don't know how it happened, they decided to, and I am getting to a point here, they decided that Logan, instead of going all the way to California, was going to stay at his Oma and Opa's house to spend the weekend with them. And he's really close with Opa. And Opa's really, really good. His grandpa's really, really good with him. So is my dad, don't get me wrong, but they see each other quite often, and Logan doesn't get the time to spend just one-on-one time up there. Now, I was initially kind of bummed out when Melinda told me, because I know that my dad's going to miss, because my dad was going to be watching both the boys while Melinda went to the bridal shower. So I said, well, Dad's going to be disappointed, and he probably would have liked to have seen Logan, but we'll be going back there in June anyways for the wedding. Anyway, so Logan came in, and I didn't think that he was going to get this upset, but I said, hey, that's great. You're going to stay with Oma and Opa. Grandpa Joe's going to be really disappointed that he's not going to be able to see you. And Logan, my 8-year-old, got really, really upset. He felt really, really bad. And it was interesting because he said, now I have to make a choice. I don't want to make a choice. Now I have to make a choice. And he was really, really upset by this. And we tried to console him, obviously, because you don't want to see your son upset. But at the same time, I found it interesting because it paralleled so much of what we see in everyday life as adults and issues that we deal with locally and state level and national level. It was much easier for Logan my 8-year-old, to not to think about the perhaps unintended consequences of what he was deciding. The unintended consequence of his wanting to stay with his Opa was not being able for him to get to see his Grandpa Joe. And when he was faced with that, he was very distraught and didn't want to have to make the decision. And then he didn't want to do anything at all. He wanted to stay here because he didn't want to have to decide. And I tried to turn it into a life lesson, saying, look, we all have to make decisions in life, and sometimes they are tough decisions to make. And sometimes people's feelings are going to get hurt, but you have to make a decision. And especially at the local level, I'm like, you know what? Our city leadership, our Pima County Board of Supervisors leadership, they're like my 8-year-old sometimes. Well, I don't want to have to make a decision. Or they make a decision and don't think about the unintended consequences of those decisions. Like with the stories we were talking about today. Chuck Huckleberry and his opposition of the Rosemont copper mine. He doesn't understand or doesn't get, well, he gets it, but doesn't care. What a boon it would be for Southern Arizona and how many jobs it would create. And the minimal environmental impact on the bigger scale. Obviously, it's going to have an impact on the Santa Rita Mountains, but it's an impact on the Santa Rita Mountains. We do this all the time. And we need it as Southern Arizonans. Richard Elias on the Pima County Board of Supervisors talking about this solar farm in Pima County and the residents upset by it. Not thinking about, I thought we wanted to go solar. And I'm sure the residents have complaints, but they don't own that property. They don't own that land. There's nothing that says it's going to devalue their property. The unintended consequences and then the lack of wanting to make a decision. It just, the parallels of the two, I thought were really, really funny. And watching my 8-year-old, who hopefully learns a good lesson from this. It's a lesson that a lot of our leadership just hasn't learned. They just don't get it. Now, and I don't like saying they don't get it. You wonder if they get it, but they just don't care. Maybe that's a better way to put it. They just don't care. So, anyway, Logan made a decision. He was going to go stay with his Opa, even though my Grandpa Joe was going to be upset. But Grandpa Joe will see him in June. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. And I am just about home. So, don't forget, if you're watching this on Wednesday, tomorrow morning, Thursday, 9 o'clock, Toby the Orange Griffin on Scott Avenue will have your 1041 The Truth anniversary party tickets. Plus, we'll have more to give away on the show and another location next week where you can pick those up. So I hope you're having a great day. Enjoy this weather before it gets too hot, and I will talk to you later. Bye.